What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster-in-chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm back. Had a little break. Sorry. Pretty intense end of month, I would say. Somehow all coinciding. End of month accounting in my real work. No babysitter Sundays. Perfect storm. I just did not have a second to record content. So my apologies, but I'm back. And I wanted to just attack this new season, this new ranked season, with a bit more of a laid-back approach, considering the fact that as I'm recording this, we are about a week out from when the Foundations cards are going to be available on the client. I've already bought myself the little booster pack bundle, as well as the Master Pass, so should be pretty nice on day one, 12th of November. I'm gonna unpack this stuff and get brewing, and there's plenty. I think it's gonna significantly, shake up the format, as they say, warp the meta, because initially it first looked like something a bit more safe and core setty. And I think that was where I was hoping it would go, because this cards are going to be around for so long, and it's annoying when cards are super strong and they don't rotate. We got these cards for 5 years at the very least in standard, so was hoping it would be a little bit more core setty. And yes, the majority of it is that sort of stuff, and lots of reprint, nostalgia things. It's going to sell like hotcakes, but there's actually some really strong new cards and really strong reprints, which I think will warp the format. And then in a year from now, we're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe I have to live in a world where I have to have this card in my format for another 4 years or whatever. So there's that. But anyway, this is a very long-winded way of saying or explaining away why the videos over the next couple of days on the lead up to set release day on the 12th of November, I'm gonna just play fun, jankier stuff in best of one, because that's really all there is to play if the meta is pretty much solved. And I've shown you all the lists in the solved meta, and you've seen other content creators do it. So I think it's time for a bit more fun-oriented stuff for the next sort of 4 or 5 videos, and then Foundations, and that is going to open up a bunch more brewing, options and tribes and things. Oh my god, it's going to be amazing. So stay tuned for all of that. But now, without further ado, let's jump into the first of this week's slightly jankier brews. And as you can see, the last video was Javier Dominguez. And then I've just been on a brewing spree. And I think we're going to just start off with Selesnya Tokens, just because it happens to be the one at the top. So, seems like the domain package, but instead of having any of the domain cards in the deck, I just went for just the Up the Beanstalk plus, Walkers package. And there's been a lot of attempts to do things like this and just splash a color. Of course, the most obvious one would be the oh my god, Boros, Caretaker's Talent, Urabras Forge variant, and getting to do very much the same stuff. I still get to play, your Sunfalls, your Get Lost, all the stuff that Boros version gets, but instead of drawing cards with the Caretaker's Talent plus Forge, we're going for the Beanstalk, Overlord, yada yada package. And instead of making that dictate that the deck now suddenly has to have 4 ley lines, 4 all the good domain cards, no, let's just put some planeswalkers on the top end, because planeswalkers that make tokens, and see if that can't carry us over the finish line. And I think the initial testing so far has shown that it most certainly can. So that's enough talking. Let's jump into some games. See how it holds up on the Diamond ladder. I'm already in Diamond. Had a nice little cruisy run into Diamond. Hardly playing at all over the weekend with all work stuff going on. And I still managed to get into Diamond on day 2, just playing mostly Boros Auras and best of 3. It's a disgusting deck. I went 10-2. It was Nah, whatever. Disgusting deck. But, you know, what can you do? I need to get Mythic, baby. The sooner the better, so I can brew up some jank with foundations. I'm particularly excited about angels. Particularly excited about dragons. There's a pretty cool, like, dragon-only sort of mana stone thing for 3 mana that looks pretty interesting. Gives haste. Okay. Lands! But nice. Perfect. I love casting this lockdown. Top deck city, baby! Okay, could have played a Verge there to take less damage. Nice to find a backup Beanstalk once we have to lock down our own beans. Sounds so weird. Alright. I'll keep that. Believe it or not. Okay. The real question here is, do we play Beza or do we lockdown? I think the answer will most certainly be lockdown. Yeah. Like, ASAP. Nice. Bazinga! All I want to cast next turn is a Beza. Please don't do anything crazy. Ooh! Okay, then I think we're just gonna go for a Sunfall. Awooga! Oh, back up to 10. Big chunky blocker. Feels pretty good. These pain lands are problematic. Okay. Ah! Wow. So gross. Alright, that's cool. Oh. We're just one shock away from utter devastation, so, you know, there's that. I'm trying to just draw into another Beza, frankly. Oh, come on. Oh. So scary. So scary. 3 cards in hand. Let's go. Ah! Okay, okay. Cool beans. Do we even bother with the get lost? I think so. Ah! Something that gains life, please. Oof. Scary, creepy, last possible chance, my dear mono red friend. Ah! Oh, beauty. Beauty. I love, actually, this is honestly my favorite time of the month. It's split up between like the last few days, Mythic ladder, when I'm like in the lower 90s and no one cares and we're just playing all sorts of jank, or like early season Diamond, bottom of Diamond, where like it's like whatever, I'm not gonna go back to platinum, so at least that, and you're just testing out all kinds of stuff. And yeah, so far it's been real fun. Not so much like try hard action. I guess everyone's waiting for foundations. The Tate bomb. Woo! What you got for me, boy? Yes, please. Very pretty artwork on that archive, my friend. Counter spell. Yay! It's a miracle. No worries. Done your job. Wow, you're a real charming fellow, aren't you? Absolute charmer. Jace, the perfected mind.
You won't stop us.
Full on just Azorius control.
In time,
Great.
nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Try to best me, if you can. I brought backup.
Oh
My
dear
lesson
lord.
showed me the truth. Flesh always.
Wow, you're a real pile of poop, aren't you, my
Surrender
friend?
every last thought to
You
Phyrexia.
utter ass. I mean, look, if he's got another Jace in his hand, then good for you.
Soon, all will be joined in symbiosis.
Show them the edge of your blade!
Fight beside us.
Okay. Jace. Bro, I'll laugh so hard. Wow, what an asshole. Holy cannoli, man.
Sow the seeds of perfection into the flesh of them. Our strength multiplies.
We can win this together.
The weak-minded
Unbelievable, bro. The level of luck some people have is just next level.
Nothing could be more vulnerable.
Unbefreaking-level. Good for you, bro.
Have a nice trip.
Crush them underfoot.
Bye. Ooh, that's how it's done, my friend. Mr. Triple Jace. Sand packing. He must have really hated that. Got how much there? Because this counts as a forest. This is a forest. So 1, 2, 3, 4 extra oomphs. Send packing. Bye-bye. Man, that was gross. I think Control is kind of alive and well. I'm really surprised no one played it at Worlds. Truly. Like, not a single copy of Azorius Control in a World Championship is quite something. Disastertron. Disastertron. Yeah, sure. I mean, there might be alright, lockdown, MVP. Please apply things on board. Oh, that's just amazing. Just what I wanted to see. Oh, I even get my lockdown back. I mean, my Bane. Thanks for the Banes. And we've got Beza stabilizing. Hopefully. Okay. It's gonna have to be Beza. Although... This might be better. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a get lost onto the Sheltered by Ghost. The one that's actually doing the thing. Phew! Stop happening. Now we're up to Sunfall mana and we have it, so I think probably doing alright. Okay. This needs to be immediately dealt with, unfortunately. Just keep getting the cards, huh? Bazoink! Oh. Oh, yes. This I like. So I think we're just gonna go and, like, make a bunch of little duders. Actually, you know what? It's time to first play out a Caretaker's talent. Yeah, I'll keep a second one of those. You never know. Why risk things? Why play it? Well, just relax. Huh? Take it easy. Life's good. Bazinga! Do we even need Caretaker's talent with Up the Beanstalk? But yes. The answer is yes. Because we're a tokens deck. Disastertron, the ball is in your court, my friend. My name is Disastertron. Yeah, Mr. Disastertron is having some trouble. Disastertron is coming to town. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Skadoosh. Just cash. Yeah, no. Next turn, level them all up with talent. Game over. I would say. Quite safely. Yep. Oh, whoopsie daisies. I love it when they stick around. Like, what was that gonna ever accomplish? Wow. Standard is busted. Like, those overlords are insane. Still no word post-worlds about beans or anything because they weren't in the top decks, so why would we even need to talk about them? So it looks like, well, there was beans in one of the top 8 decks, but no domain. Crazy. Hardly any overlords. Honestly, I'm shocked. I was expecting domain to do a little bit better. Maybe a bit of bad luck, whatever, but like, some incredible people playing that deck at Worlds, but not a single copy in the top 8 is pretty revealing. Hooligan! 25 minutes in. Cruisy. Sneaky one of Exorcise. Will this be the matchup where we actually need it? Time will tell, sooner or later. Wow. Insanity. Just one after the next. Beza's nice. Would love a 4th land, though. Okay, now we just want the lockdown, don't we? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Arena. Sometimes you actually do listen. It's pretty surprising. Doesn't happen that often. But when it does, I'm happy. Land! Land! Ah! Alright. Let's go. He's clearly got the hexproof aura. But we have to try anyway, no? Imagine leading with that. Whoopsies! Whoopsie daisies! I play this deck very well. Let me just say that. Alright. Oh, yes. Please. Up. What am I doing? What am I doing? Calm down. Might just, maybe, go for a, oh, yes. But now he's in combat step, so he can't swing. And then he'll go for the post-combat. I'm really hoping he takes the lockdown. Ooh. Please take the lockdown. That would be so ideal. Oh. Okay, well, look. Beza is also not too shabby. The question here is, how do we go about it? I would say stuff it, right?
Mirrex is the future.
1 billion IQ plays. Let's go. Whiff. It's not quite a whiff, unfortunately. Oof, that is a good top deck. Double chump with the fishies. Oh, crap. Base is the place? Okay.
Fight beside us.
Ah, you utter rat burgle. MG. Beza. No. Alright, alright. Things are getting interesting. Oh. Okay. So he has to get rid of the Nissa on the board, or we can just do it again. Usually there's no, like, I don't know what, weird stuff. Oh, got to love it. Gotta love it. Alright. So far, I mean, the deck is showing. It is a potential runner into the upper echelons of Diamond in the early season. So far, so good. With a bit of good gameplay. Just an unfortunate amount of the same matchup, but that is going to have to be it for this one, guys. I have got to do some other stuff from my real job, and so I'm just going to quickly pull up some stats here for you. So it just takes a little while. Not entirely sure why, frankly. There we go. Boop. Nope, that's Boros auras that I've been enjoying quite a lot. And now Selesnya Tokens. A lovely 6-for-1. All ladder games. I mean, what is there not to love? This guy was playing, I think, oh yeah, he just turned for, comboed me with the you know, impossible slasher or whatever, unstoppable slasher into Aklazot's combo. Why is this still hasn't changed the deck name? But yes, that was our final match there against Hooligan, so maybe just... There we go. Selesnya Tokens, I've made it visible for you guys to go copy and enjoy. And yeah. Jumping back into the deck with some final thoughts. I think it's a bit of a doozy, and I think, again, as I've been saying with most of my videos these days, play it in best of 3. Now you can do all sorts of stuff, right? Sideboard can get really nice in a deck like this. There's some really good pieces in both green and, you know, white that pretty much just allow you to deal with anything in terms of, like, color combinations that can do it all, right? Like, what can't green and white do except for counter a spell? We're drawing cards here. We're destroying artifacts and enchantments. We're destroying planeswalkers. We're, you know, destroying, you know, every type, right? I think that's enough to make the deck good. And, I don't know. The one thought I had there during the game was maybe a little overkill here with both of these, but drawing cards is the best thing you can do in a game of Magic. And so probably just fine. And the fact that you can also use this as a way to go over the top by just copying a couple of insect tokens and then making them huge. And the fact that, you know, instead of going for the domain stuff, we really do have these two gorgeous planeswalkers as one of our main win cons, and they both make tokens that can be copied with the talent. You saw how that won us that one game there against Azorius Mill, so pretty happy. Alright, see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.